My first job in prison was as a cafeteria worker, and I was just devastated to find out that that was my job because the other girls were getting chosen to be on jobs where they would get on a van and like go off campus and do yard work and stuff. And I wanted to be on that crew because obviously they got to leave the prison. But instead, I was on first shift at the cafeteria, which meant that I had to be at the cafeteria at like 5 a.m. for the breakfast shift to like 2, and I hated it. So I'm just in there minding my business, and suddenly I got moved to the ATU unit, which was like the addiction treatment unit, which was like for people who were struggling with substance use disorder. Sometimes court would make you go through like extra drug treatment. I got moved there, and that's a 6-month program. And so for 6 months, I was just in treatment. After that, I was like the cadre of the ATU unit before I got fired for the trafficking and trading incident. Then I got put on Craft Barrel Road. I finally got to be one of the girls who left the campus, and I got to get on the van and go and do work, except for it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and it was really kind of miserable. Did that for a little while, but then I applied for another job being and one of the inmates who travels around the state and like shares their story. It's called the Get Smart Team. So I applied for that job, but it didn't happen right away, and I kept hearing like, yeah, they're gonna hire you, yeah, they're gonna hire you. Well, in the meantime, I'm working at Craft Barrel Road, and they started contracting me out to work at like disability, and so I became one of the people who went to like the South Carolina Disability Building and like cleaned floors 1 through 4. I cleaned the bathrooms, I cleaned the offices in this building, and I hated it. So finally I got chosen to be on the Get Smart team, which I absolutely loved, but then they started hiring more people, and when they did, so you had to do a job like at least every single day. Everybody had a job. So when I didn't get to go out on the van with the Get Smart team, I had to do building crew duty, which was like getting up and after everybody left for work, cleaning the bathrooms and sweeping the halls and doing all the floors, and just like I hate that job too. But towards the end of my sentence, I don't know, I had some trust, and I started signing up to go work in horticulture in the crafts because that's where my friend Melissa worked, and they would let me go up there, and I would literally like just sit there and do whatever she needed me to do while she sat there and played with crafts all day. That was her job. She liked it. Anyway, that's my prison resume.